I'm making the calendar video here as an update to the one I made last month. It's a lot of opportunities for your kids, so take notes, contact me right away. That's my job. Try to help you find a path that makes sense for each sailor, for your sailor. And our goal is quality over quantity, picking quality events, quality practices, and not overdoing it, doing it the right amount. Again, contact me right away. There's tons of opportunity, and make sure you're taking notes over here. I'm also going to make the videos shorter. My videos were awful long, and I'm just going to make it, hopefully it's less than 15 minutes, and I think it will be. So remember, go right here, sdyc.org/juniors. Everything you need is there. For our more advanced sailors, like 14 and older, you should be looking at CISAsailing.org. You're going to see an event in here called the CISA Clinic, March 18 through 20. And you apply to that. It's a resume only. It's an acceptance only. It's an incredibly good clinic. It's been going on 40 years. I did it 40 years ago, as a matter of fact. I did it 2 or 3 times. And so apply for that if you're advanced in the laser ILCA 6, C420s, 29ers. There's a few other classes. The coaches are just legendary. They're Olympic medalists, Olympic coaches, world champions, young world champions, older world champions. It's just incredible. But again, don't apply unless you're a very advanced sailor there. So here we go. Let's start with February. Those are our 2 websites. Let's start with February. This regatta got moved, so you're not crazy. This one got moved a month ago, got changed up. It was going to be the 18th and 19th. So this weekend's Luff is very important. If you go here, you want to go to the trailer RSVP form on the website. So if you go to the junior site, you scroll down the homepage, you will find trailer spreadsheet to RSVP your kid's spot on a trailer, and also to sign up to tow trailers. One of our biggest challenges is getting trailers to event. And if you have a tow vehicle, we do training for people so that they learn how to tow properly and safely. But go on the website, go to the spreadsheet on the homepage, and you'll see every regatta. If you click on the tabs on the bottom, every regatta for the year is already up there, so you can start making your reservations for your trailer. So Luffin this weekend, FJ's 420s, open skiffs on Sunday, Sabbats, ILCAs on Saturday, lasers. Okay, this is a new event, Rules Seminar with Dave Perry, and it's in the evening. So you have to look that up. That's on our website, so you can find it on there. You can register on there. Another event that just added, same thing, Rules Seminar at Mission Bay, not Southwestern. It's at night. Soda Match Racing Clinic is this week, and I think it's pretty well sold out. That's next weekend. And then the High School Golden Bear, the 4th high school regatta of the year. For most of you, you don't have to worry about that unless you're in high school sailing. That's the 4th out of 6 regattas for the year. Let's see, let's go into March. This is Junior Parent Info Night at the pool area, the whatever they call it, the pavilion. And it's for Learn to Sail and up through Learn to Race sailors. So if your kid is in pre-C3, C3 sailing, or below that, learning how to sail, that's the night for you. You'll learn some of the steps of how to get your kid to enjoy the sailing more and to understand how everything works better. So you're just not out there left without information. And then everything's the same here pretty much for March. The Shadden Regatta for FJ's, the 5th high school regatta. This is our big regatta right here for Sabbats. So this is training for the Sabbat Nationals. Here are our goal regattas for these fleets for our sailors. They're the Dutch Shoe Marathon, Sabbat Nationals, and under 12s for the Sabbats. This is a mock run for the Sabbat Nationals. We'll set you up to understand procedures of the Sabbat Nationals. How do protests work? What do you do if you get in the top 5, and where do you go to get your safety equipment checked? All that stuff, so we don't have any surprises. As we get down through the spring and summer, we have no surprises in August at the actual Nationals. And the Nationals this year are at Newport Harbor, so that's also the connection. Okay, let's see, High School SoCal, Southwestern Yacht Club. Here's the big one for our most advanced sailors. So we're talking kids that have been sailing 4, 5 years, 6 years, and have raced Sabbats, FJs, 420s, 29ers, anything in that range. And if you're not sure, call me right away. Go to CISAsailing.org, and I believe if you apply, it only costs you $25, and then if you get accepted, they charge you. But you might want to look into that. It used to be different than that. You used to sacrifice an administrative fee. I'm not sure if they do that anymore. CISA Clinic. That deadline is coming up. So if you're an advanced sailor, you got to get signed up this week. I know you got a lot going on. If you get accepted to this, talk to me immediately about a potential grant. If you get accepted, there is the High Performance Youth Sailing Grants for kids that get accepted every year to the CISA Clinic. Talk to me directly about that. Big regatta for lasers. This is one of the biggest ones we have for the entire team when you're talking about our development ones and all. Laser Midwinters West is on our goal regatta. It's like one of the top ones. Okay, this is coming up. We got to get our team together for that. Oh, aha. Here we go. We just added this. Laser ILCA Midwinters West. We have a coach hired. That's going to be a comped regatta. That means you won't pay for your coaching if you're in lasers. Laser radial, the ILCA 6. That is at ABYC. So this is called the Manning Regatta. Man, I almost forgot that one. But this just happened. I know you probably can't read that, but the Manning Regatta for lasers ILCAs, we just got a coach hired. There's no coaching fee for that event. Okay, so call me right away about that. You got to get your trailer space reserved, and we got to get on that. That is practice for Laser Midwinters West on March 24, 25, 26. 29ers, this is right here. Midwinters West on the goal regattas. This is a big one. There'll be teams from Canada, a few from the East Coast. There'll be some from San Francisco. So you're talking 15 29ers, 16 in South Bay. We got to get our act together on that. That's happening this weekend at the High Performance Youth Sailing Clinic. We're getting that started. That clinic is sold out. That's why I don't have it up here. We have a clinic in 29ers this weekend, this Luffin weekend, and it's sold out. Here we go. We get into April. This is the big one for our C420 team, the Perry Series, named after Dave Perry, an East Coast PE teacher, retired. And yes, he coached out here so much that our top C420 racing is in honor of him. That's a big one. San Diego Yacht Club, April 1st and 2nd. You've got to reserve your boats with me. You can't show up on Thursday and say you want to sail at 420. We're talking the week before your boat has to be ready. Okay? Parents, SCYYRA meeting is at San Diego Yacht Club. That would be for you. That's on the 1st of April here at San Diego Yacht Club. Now a new event is going to be here at San Diego Yacht Club, and it's going to be a U.S. Sailing and HPYS clinic. So it's going to be sponsored by U.S. Sailing and sponsored by High Performance Youth Sailing, and it's to train for the Leiter Cup, the Junior Women's Laser Nationals, and it's also to train for the Ida Lewis, which is a 29er regatta, the Junior Women's Double-Handed Nationals. Okay, so this would be 29ers. This is April 8th and 9th. I know I'm getting a little messy here. I hope you're writing this down. All this stuff is going to be on this website, by the way. Clinic, April 8th and 9th. There you go. 29ers and lasers for junior women. These coaches at these things are just spectacular. So pretty much anybody who knows how to sail well can sign up for this clinic. Okay. The Ida Lewis is in July. The Leiter and the Ida Lewis are in July. We'll cover that another time. There we go. We just talked through April. Oh, April 16th is opening day Sabbat inspection, where you get your safety gear inspected, your boat should be working and your boat should be buffed out beautiful. We do that as, it's kind of a spring, Bristol your boat it's called. Bristol your boat means safety equipment good, rigging good, and boat polished up and clean and beautiful and set out all here in a line. Everybody lines their saddles up. This is the day it's inspected. Like April 7th is the day your boat needs to be done, or April 10th. We do not want to have a bunch of people sign up on the 15th and show up and say, hey, can you help me fix, my varnish? So, or something, This is for the kids and parents to make their boats, Bristol their boats out and make them beautiful. And then you put them on display on opening day. It's an awesome thing. And it gets your boat ready for the season. There we go. Open Skiff North Americans is that weekend. We'll have quite a team to that. And the first practice for that is this weekend. Right here is the Open Skiff Luffin on Sunday, the 12th. That's the first practice for that. And write down your notes, contact me right away about anything on here. The way you get ready for your goal regattas, your big regattas, the pipeline for that is to sign up for the winter, spring, summer, fall programs. We offer extra classes before big events. And also think about joining an HPYS clinic here and there. There are clinics for what are called Tier 3. That means you have no experience in a 29er. And there are Tier 2 clinics. Those are for kids with more experience. And then Tier 1 are often the teachers of Tier 3 or the co-sailors. The Tier 1 kids are our champion sailors, the most experienced, been sailing the 29ers for a long time. And they go back and jump into the boats with the Tier 3s and make their, first of all, it makes them enjoy it a lot more, but it makes them get up to speed very quickly on and not end up swimming the whole time capsized. So it's a really great program. Consider joining one of those once in a while. They're about the cheapest clinic that offers former world champions, youth world champions, college All-Americans as the coaches. One of the cheapest in the world for that kind of stuff. Okay, lasers, you got U.S. Youth Championship is really big. 29ers, U.S. Youth Championship, U.S. Youth Champs is really big. Those are for those two classes, those are your biggest goal regattas. This year, the Youth Champs for 29ers and lasers is the Youth World Qualifier. So now they've taken one regatta out of the system. They took the Youth World Qualifier out it was two separate regattas. Now they've put it all into one for lasers and 29ers and the other classes that we don't really sail. Okay, the Perry Series, they just added a women's nationals, not with U.S. Sailing, just through a yacht club, through the class. And that'll be in New Jersey in July, so those, I'll update that later. And to finalize, thank you for everybody for helping make all this happen, by the way. But to finalize, if you are an advanced sailor, CISAsailing.org, do your research on the CISA clinic, call me back, ask me, hey, Coach John, should I apply? And I'll tell you if I think you should apply or not. And thank you very much.